Nice. Let's go see if there's any more on the pegs. And that's it. Well, I appreciate whoever left the one there. That's all they got. They got a lot of Mercedes premium dioramas, but definitely don't need these. Ooh, check that out. Bel Air. Got the nice little Daytona. GT500, Roadrunner. Some pretty good ones. Let's see which packs they got. Don't need. There's the one with the white Maverick. Yeah. I don't want to eat up this pack because I have all these, but Calpedo needs that one. I'll have to see if I can get that one loose. Alright, another weekend at the Traders Market. You excited? Yeah. Alright. Hopefully we can find some goods. I think we're going to meet my friend Rich here, who's going to be at the RC car place. Maybe we can see them race. I don't know, but we'll see, right, baby? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Wow. Oh. It's a nice one. Oh, look at that. Old Pantera. Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. Ooh, look at that. Like that. Oh, look at that. Ooh, a Callaway. Look at that. Too bad it's missing the spoiler. And, ooh, there we go. Look at that one. Nice. Ooh, nice. I feel like this would be easy to kind of fix. Ooh, look at that. That is cool. Oh, look, he's got another one. Let's see which one's in better shape. They're actually both in good shape. We'll leave one. This one's actually in good shape. Nice Stinger. Alright, they got more stuff dropped in here, Bea. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look, there's that Olds 442 that Shane sent over. That's kind of cool, little 300ZX. It's like a hologram. That's interesting. Oh man, look at this. Poor Ferrari. Oh man, look at the goodies we got today. But before we get to that, first one up is the Corvette Stingray 3. This is collector number 168 out of 2004. It's out of the Track Aces series. Look at that. Nice Hot Wheels flame livery. chrome 3-spoke wheels, staggered fitment. And of course you have the orange tinted glass. So it's definitely a cool casting. I'm glad Corvettes didn't go in this direction because they definitely look way better than what this Corvette Stingray 3 was looking like, I guess as far as the concept goes. But still a cool piece. The next one is this super clean MX-5 Miata out of the Extreme Speed series. So this one is collector 968. That you got the chrome lace wheels, the lime green interior with the blue enamel, and of course you have some pretty cool black and yellow striping. So it's definitely going to fit in with my Miata collection. Next one is this new for 2022. It's the Hot Wheels Legends 5-pack. Now this thing is really cool. It was actually hidden behind another 5-pack. So you have the nice blue Diora. You have the Loop Coupe in this very nice green metallic. Check that out. That thing is super cool. And of course you have the 2 Jets. You have the custom El Camino in satin black. I think this is probably my favorite one. You can see on the back right there, it's actually detailed up. So I'm sure out of the pack it looks really good. And then of course finishing off with the limited edition Camaro in this very nice metallic blue. So definitely stoked to have found that. And then this one right here, guys. This was the only one on pegs. It's the Toyota 2000 GT out of the Car Culture Premium set. And of course you see on the back, everything else was gone, of course, but I'm glad they left this. But I definitely need to get the Supra. The 81 Toyota Starlet is definitely the first one on my list out of all of these, even over the Supra. And then of course you got the 87 Toyota pickup. And I'm not gonna grab the Land Cruiser, not really a fan of it, and I don't wanna get it just to complete the series, so I'm sure there's other Land Cruiser collectors out there that would appreciate it more. So that is what we grabbed as far as carded and packages go, but we have a plethora of loose castings that we picked up for super cheap. We have some wheel swaps from Bob, which is the ones that we get, the Lamborghini and the other Porsches that I got, and these loose castings. So we're gonna go use my turntable. Let's get a closer look at these. All right, guys, so the first one up is the Ford Focus. There we go. Finally got a loose one in good condition. It was in that same dump bin that we've been going to every weekend, and they've been adding new stuff every time I go in there. So this was actually in really good shape, surprisingly. The wing's in good shape. If you guys remember, I did receive a carded one in my last mail call. Definitely do love this one. I'm working on a trade with Adam to get the burnt orange one, so hopefully we can get that one, but I definitely love this casting. The next one up is this wicked clean 55 Chevy. Check that out. Now I don't know which series this is. I want to say it's out of a 5-pack. I'm not too sure, but you guys comment down below. But it's also in really good shape. So I was talking to the guy who runs that booth. He says he tries to drop in new loose castings every weekend. So of course every weekend it is my mission to find some new stuff. So super clean, love the stance, love the white and blue theme. Just a classic 55. Next one up, we actually was able to get this one thrown in the mix. Little Volkswagen T1 flatbed out of the 52 series of the Pearl card. I've passed this one up so many times, and you know, I was like, you know what, it's a super clean casting, so I didn't want to leave it. And I was like, you know what, it's loose, it's in really good condition, let me just pick it up. So definitely could not let this one stay behind. Next one up is the Opel. It is the Speedster. There we go, nice green, it's very unique. Let's go ahead and try to get this to focus better, there we go. It's a weird green. In person it is much lighter than what you see on camera, but I absolutely love the detail of this thing. Headlights are done up really nice, my favorite 5 spokes that Matchbox does, and check out the taillights. Just a really clean casting. So I'm not sure if I have one or not. I don't think I do. So this might be my first one, but definitely a really good car. Next one is the Passon Gasser. Found another one, guys, check that out. Now my last one, we found the purple metallic, which is super clean, but I love this satin brown
way better. And check out the Hot Wheels racing wheels on there, just looks so good with the white tampos. And of course you have the really cool 40 years with the flame deco on there. So actually really do like this casting. Everything was 25 cents today, so definitely a really good deal. Next one up is this Porsche. I've seen this in that dump bin for so long, and I've passed it up so many times. And I thought, you know what, let me just grab it because it's in really good condition. It looks really nice, and I just love the stance of it. It's really meaty. The only thing that you need to do is just detail the top because the black's coming off. I don't know if it's a pullback or what type of car it is, but it's got some type of motor in there. You guys let me know, the ones that know about these a little bit more, but it's out of Darda Motor. So I don't know. You guys comment down below and let me know the story behind this Porsche because it is super clean. All right, next one is a Porsche 918. It's the Spider in red. Now the wheels are not in good condition, but the body's in a really good shape, and I absolutely love it. You do have some chips right there on the rear. It's supposed to have the chrome 10 spokes all the way around, but nice headlight detail. Just overall a super cool casting, but check it out. Really, really good. Next up is a Lamborghini. It's an off-brand. There's no name brand on the base, but look at the condition of this thing. And it was amazing to see this. I saw it last time and I was like, I don't want it, but just looking at it again and seeing the condition, that nice yellow with the white interior, just could not leave this one behind. So it's really good. It actually has some decent suspension on there. So check that out, super clean. Next one up is another Lamborghini out of Matchbox. It is the Black Police Deco. Now I have the newer one in white. I have two versions of the police decoed Lamborghini, but this black with the red just looks really clean. So definitely another one that I was glad to pick out that little dump bin. Next one up is a super old, but definitely a cool casting, guys. It is the Ford Supervan 2 out of Matchbox. Look at this. Now it is in horrible condition, but at the same time, look at the bodywork on this thing. That thing is just super cool. I don't even want to restore it. I want to leave it just the way it is. I love the Ford tampos on there with the hash stripes kind of fading into the big bold Ford blue oval right there. And of course it's supposed to say Supervan on the side, but it's kind of coming off. But look at the wide body kit on there, the wing, just really, really cool. So that was something I did not want to leave behind. And it also, you can see on the base, it is a Macau release, 1985, a 1/62 scale. Next one up is a really clean Midnight Auto in a metallic green. This was also out of a dump bin. They had two of them. This was the best one out of the two. The other one had a bent axle. I do have a few of these in my collection, but this metallic green I do not have. But I love the black MC5s with the gold ring. Just really ties in that orange tinted glass and the flames. So definitely a really cool casting. Next up is the Baja truck. Now, I do have a few variations of this one. It's not in the best shape, but I don't have this color scheme, especially with the 68 with the Hot Wheels. Love the baby blue. It just, I don't know, something about it just really captured me, and I was like, you know what, I have like 4 or 5 different variations. Might as well grab it, you know? So that is just me being a variation collector. Had to grab it. Next one is Matchbox. Now this is an old school one. It is the Cosmic Blues. Check that out. Now that looks like it's based off a Roger Dodger. I tried looking up more stuff on it. Not too much info, but it is a separated casting license than the Roger Dodger, but that thing was just really, really cool. Love the green metallic, the massive tuned body. Just, man, look at that blower. That is wicked. So the next one we have is the Mach 1 in white. I do not have this one. Love the red tampos, the red Hot Wheels flame, of course. And it is a later casting where it is not the plastic wing. So it's not that old, but it definitely needed to come home. So there's that. Next up is the Ford GT. Now it's a 17 in orange. I don't have it. It's not in the best condition, but it's also another Ford GT I don't have. Beautiful orange enamel, black racing stripes, of course. And then yeah, it's got the gold PR5s. I don't know what series this is out of, so if you guys can comment down below and let me know, that would be fantastic. So there we go, there's that. Next one up, guys, we found another Vari 8. There we go. Just racking up variations of this casting, super cool. And then of course the silver metallic just really makes those orange and yellow tampos really step up. But it says Ralph's Ride. I don't know who Ralph is, but I don't know, maybe I'll do some more research on it. You can see the roof is smashed in a little bit, which is a bummer, but at the same time, another variation of the Vari 8. God, that thing is super cool. All right, next up we have a 64 Stingray. Check that out. Now I thought this one was interesting because it has the 327 badging right there on the fender, right next to the yellow and white tampo. I don't think I have any 64s in my collection. I have a few 63 split windows and some convertibles, but not a 64. I'm not too sure, but maybe I have a couple, but it is definitely a beautiful, beautiful Stingray. Next up is another Corvette. This one is the 65 with the police deco. Check that out. Now I love how they did the red and blues on the headlight covers, the K9 unit. It's from Monroeville. I don't know if anyone knows where that is, but definitely a super cool Corvette. I've actually been growing my Corvettes pretty good lately, so I'm actually stoked to have found this one. Next one up is another Corvette. It's the ZR1 in silver. There we go. Look at that. Love the silver and black. Of course, you have some nice tampos on there. The huge OH5s in the back. And of course, the basic tampo works for the front. Next one up is the really clean 55 Chevy with the stacks on there. Look at that. Very, very clean. I do have a McDonald's one of this. It's the green with the alligator. And I think I have a couple more with the velocity stacks like this. After that, I think I have a lot of the slick hoods, the chrome series ones, but this is a beautiful, beautiful casting. Next one up, we found some more 68 El Caminos. This one's in blue. The last one we got was the yellow fire department out of Fort Worth. Now this one actually was the engine change. The Fort Worth one actually has the huge blower on top, where this one actually has velocity stacks. So this color was the engine change for the 68. So in case you were wondering, this engine was changed for this particular color. So I think that is really cool. And then I picked up another one in green metallic. Look at that beauty. It's got the 396 on the hood. Very, very nice metallic green. And of course the black steelies all the way around. There we go, nice. Next one up is the Shelby Daytona. There we go, look at that beautiful red. Love the Hot Wheels and the number 8 meatball. Gold 5 spokes work very well on it. One of my favorite Shelby style cars. I do love the 427 SCs, but the Daytonas are just beautiful, man. Look at that. Such nice, nice body lines. The silhouette of this thing is just amazing. So there we go. Next one up is a Camaro I don't have, never seen before. Love the Hot Wheels flame, love the blue metallic and the gold wheels. Just a very, very clean looking Camaro. I don't know, maybe it's the color setup, but definitely like this one and wanted to pick it up. And then last but definitely not least, out of the loose ones, I went back because someone had commented that this was an LA convention Camaro. I looked it up and of course it is. So luckily it was still in the dump bin. Really nice tampos. You even have the gold bow ties on the front and rear, which you don't really see too often. And then yeah, so LA convention car in this beautiful red, and it's in good shape. Look at that. There you go. Concept. All right, so the next two are wheel swaps. And I went back to look for some that someone had asked for and they were completely gone. And the guy who runs the booth said that he got swamped yesterday. But look at this Porsche RSR. Now it does have a chip on the front as well as the rear wing, which I was kind of bummed about. But he definitely hooked it up with a good deal, and it's just a wheel swap, but I just love the color, so I definitely wanted to pick this up for you guys. Look at that. That thing looks so good. Love the wheels. And then the last one, guys, you guys should know that I would not leave this behind. I do have a few of these carded, loose, but I don't have one with wheels like that. Look at this. Oh man, this thing looks so good with those 6-spoke reel riders. Love the silver and white one. It's just a super clean 65 2+2. But talk about a perfect choice of wheels, guys. Perfect choice. So you let me know, which one of these wheel swaps do you like more? Do you like the Porsche or do you like the 65? You guys gotta let me know. But yeah, that is all we got. We found some really good loose castings, guys. Wanted to share that with you. So here is 2 mini variations of castings that we just keep finding every single weekend. My goal is to just grow all my loose castings. Look at that. Super cool. Put the LA car up there, and there we go. So yeah, that is all I got, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. And of course, any information you have on cars, always leave them down in the description box. I love reading all the facts that you guys leave in the comments. You guys teach me every day. So there we go. That is all we got. So until next time, guys, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.